Welcome everyone. Thank you for being here and coming to the hackathon. I'm going to present the Bitshares part of it. I have a couple more slides than for Steam, so I'm going to try to skip over them quickly, the ones that are boring, not take too much of your time. So I'm just going to explain quickly what Bitshares is, a couple of stuff like block explorers, wallet stuff you can use to get started, creating an account, all of that. Then a couple of links and resources for developing on the blockchain, and then the price, the thing that everyone's interested in. So a little bit of history is just to show that there's a long history in Bitshares. It started like 4 years ago, and there was started with ProtoShares, and they made a snapshot of that, got the first exchange with Bitshares X. After 1 year, they realized, Dan realized, so that's Daniel Larimer's, the same guy that made Steemit originally, and he realized that there were lots of stuff that wasn't super efficient, that you could do better, and so he decided, okay, let's just start from scratch, let's do the same thing but better, and that was the release of Bitshares 2. And that also meant that they split the base framework, so all the blockchain basic stuff, like technical stuff that most people that want to build apps don't really care about, they just want to know that it works. It split that into Graphene. And Graphene now is used by Bitshares, by Steem, by PeerPlays, by a lot of projects. So the main repos are Bitshares core, so this is where you get the daemon, and Bitshares UI is the JavaScript web interface. So a couple of things that came with Graphene. So you have easy to remember usernames. It's not Bitcoin addresses. You've got multisig, and it's very easy to control permissions. You have the smart coins, meaning you have an asset that tracks the value of a real world asset. No counterparty risk. And you have user issued assets. So that means that you can also issue your own tokens, and you can use them for whatever you want. So you can have tokens that represents, I don't know, your musician, and you want to send tokens to get your party or whatnot. It's a decentralized asset exchange, so that's the goal of it, is you can buy and sell there, and you don't have to send your money to a centralized website that might get hacked or might just run away with your money. You're in control of your private keys at all time, and it's fast. You got used to it with Steemit. Bitshares the same, so you have 3 seconds block time, average 1.5, so basically it's instant. You just send the transaction, it goes through, and it can handle a lot of load. So a bit of technical stuff. So in Bitshares, there are a couple of roles and a couple of actors. You have the witnesses. This is because it's based on delegated proof of stake, so same as Steemit, Steem. We have about 25 witnesses. It's dynamic in function of who votes for whom. And they also publish the feeds. So this is the truth for the market-pegged assets to know what the value is. It's the market forces that guide that, but you need to know the external value of it to prevent it from going into critical failure. You have committee members. So these are people that can vote on parameters. So you don't have the whole debacle of block size and stuff that's happening in Bitcoin. In Bitshares, if you want to change it, you just put a proposal on the blockchain, vote on it, and if it gets voted, then that's it. You have worker proposals, so this is also kind of cool. So if you want to develop something for Bitshares, you can do it in your free time. You can also propose a worker. You say, I'm going to work in this, it's going to take me that much time, and I want that much money. And then all the stakeholders, they vote on your proposal, and if it gets accepted, then money starts flowing in, and you can do that. And you have proxies, so you should vote on a lot of things, but voting takes time. You have to get to know the people, you have to read what they want to do, and not everyone has the luxury to do that. So what you can do is you can elect someone that is going to do the voting for you. So you vote for this guy, I trust him, I know that he knows what's best for the community. I'm just going to trust him and put my votes with him. So again, a bit technical. So when you run a node, mostly there's a witness node. So that's the daemon. That's where all the action is. You communicate with it through JSON RPC over WebSockets. So that allows you to query it, but you can also get notified once you register. Please let me know as soon as a transaction is made by that user, and you get a callback. It's easier than polling every second and killing the daemon DDoS. You have a CLI wallet, so this is command line interface. It's just a thin layer that communicates with the witness node, but it's easier to use, so you can transfer directly. Well, it's just a read, eval, print loop. And well, you have all sorts of wallets. So web wallets, you have light wallets, which is basically a packaged web wallet, a couple of mobile wallets. Okay, so I'm not going to read this, just to show there's a lot of web wallets. Bitshares.org wallet is the official one. You have a couple of others. OpenLedger is also well known. There's Russian, Chinese wallets. You should go to one of those if you want to create an account. And this is free, there's a faucet, so you go there, create an account, creates it for you, and then you can get started. You have light wallets, so basically if you don't like to download the stuff every time you connect to the wallet, you just download it on your computer, it's the same code, it's packaged in an app. You have mobile wallets, so the main one, I would say, is the SmartCoins wallet that was developed by KenCode. It's currently working on a new one, it's called Carbon, it's not out yet, but hopefully pretty soon. The SmartCoin wallet is not open source, but Carbon will be. You have Bitshares wallet from BitUniverse guys. This is an open source one. And then you have a couple more Chinese ones. So, say the first thing you want to do if you want to look at the blockchain, coding it is kind of hard, so you want to go to a block explorer. So there's CryptoFresh. It's been the main block explorer since pretty much as long as I can remember. It's really nice, has lots of fancy charts and graphs and whatnot. It's not open source, so there are two others. In the wallet itself, you have also a block explorer. It's more rudimentary, but there's still a lot of information there, so you can use that. And there's BitsharesExplorer.io. This is developed by OX Arbitrage, the core developer of Bitshares, and it's an open source replacement for CryptoFresh. If you want to look at status of the network, there are a couple of websites you can go to check whether everything is up, what seed nodes are up, all of that. So, once you get all that, you want to start developing for the blockchain. If you want to do backend development, so this is going to be mostly Python. The main library you should use is pBitshares from Xerox. It handles pretty much everything. So you have standard HTTP call, you have the WebSocket calls. You can also do wallet management, so you can store your key and work with the blockchain, and you can feel safe that they're actually encrypted as they should. You can build a transaction, so that's nice. There's Uptick, so this is based on the pBitshares. This is command line, very nice. You just pretty much can do everything from the command line. And there's BTS tools. It's a tool for monitoring witnesses, so you get status of CPU, RAMs, connections, everything that's working or not, and notification when something's not working. On the front-end side, there's two main languages. You can use JavaScript, and you can use the Bitshares UI wallet and the Bitshares JS libraries. These are the main ones for doing JavaScript. And you can use Graphene J from KenCode. It's Java for doing Android development. They have a lot of other libraries on their website. You should check them out. So then you have feed scripts. So one of the duties of the witnesses is they should put the value of the assets into the blockchain. So you have a couple of them that you might want to check if you want to work on that. There are some trading bots. Being a decentralized exchange, people want to trade, and trading manually is really time-consuming, not efficient. So there's quite a few of them. I think they're pretty much not super well maintained. So if someone wants to get one of those and bring it up to par or make a super nice trading bot, that would be awesome. And finally, the prize. So the first prize, best project, is going to get 1,000 BUSD. The cool thing about that is there's no company paying for that. This is the blockchain is actually paying for that. So Roland made a worker proposal. He sent a transaction on the network. People voted on it. He got accepted. He got the money from the blockchain, and so the price is actually paid by the blockchain itself. And I think that's pretty cool.
And yeah. If you next to the hackathon, have a great idea which would help Bitshares further, you're free to write your own worker proposal and get in enough votes, and then you could be working for the blockchain. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry for
it is. No. It's actually, it's one of the, for me, it's one of the biggest strengths of Bitshares is that you actually, it's a real decentralized, autonomous corporation, company, organization, whatever you want, which means that everyone that wants to do something related to that can go through it and get approved or voted in a decentralized way, and there's no one that can prevent you from doing that. So that's pretty cool. And then if you want to present a project, Roland already said it, you need to come on Friday at the Lisbon secret spot. And
yeah, it's nothing secret about the spot, it's just called the secret spot.
It's a pretty cool name though.
Yeah.
And so thank you, happy hacking, and if you want to see the slides, because I doubt that you have remembered all the links, you can download them there. I'm also available if you want to get the presentation from me. Thank you.
Put it in the Telegram. This one.
Okay.
Then
Will do.
many links. Right. Thanks, Jorko.
Thank you.